Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this fabulous hot hatch. It's a Seat Leon FR Plus. Now this is the 2-litre TDI 6-speed manual version. It's a one owner from new car. It's done just over 72,500 miles at time of recording. I'll show you the exact mileage in due course. It's a 5-door. It's coming in this gorgeous diamond black with those 5-spoke alloy wheels. They're 18-inch and it really is loaded. It's got sat nav, parking sensors front and rear, electric folding wing mirrors, cruise control, tinted rear windows. It really is a fabulously spec'd car, and being the FR Plus as opposed to the Cupra, which is a bit more performance, you're also getting cheap tax, cheap fuel economy, cheap insurance in comparison anyway, and a really fabulous driving car. Let's get up close and personal with the car just to show you exactly the condition that it is coming in. Now I'll start at the bonnet. There are a couple of little scratches that I'll just show you here. They're showing up in the video, which is nice. They are actually a little bit less noticeable, especially when you stand back from the car. They won't polish out. Those scratches aren't just light surface scratches. They are in the actual paint. If you want to respray the bonnet just for the sake of those scratches, well, that's entirely up to you. You're looking at about a cost of £200 to get that done. We have priced this vehicle accordingly though, so that has been taken into account. Coming down the front, you can see you've got lovely bumpers. You can also see a lovely pair of shoes there. Thank you very much. And you can see you've got parking sensors, as I said. Now it's an optical parking sensor as well as an audible one. I'll show you that when we get in the car. No scuffs, no scrapes, no scratches. You've got the FR badge. It is of course an FR Plus. They don't do an FR Plus badge. Nice big grille here at the front, low level fog lights, and again, no scuffs or scratches. We'll continue down now the driver's side of the car just to show you first of all an alloy wheel here that's in really good condition. It has been refurbed to a very good standard and you can see that for yourself. You've got loads of life left in tyres. These really have got lots of tread left on them, and as well recently had new pads fitted on the front. Hopefully you can see that there. Massive thick pads and good discs as well. Coming down the side of the car, there's no dings or dents or anything like that. It's in really lovely condition. Funky silver wing mirror casings. Just showing you now the condition of the car. Again, no dents or anything like that. Very fine scratches. These will polish out. These are just purely surface marks. Could do with a good machine polish. In fact, they're not even really showing up. There we go, you can just about see that there. Very light. I'm just showing you these because I don't want to waste anyone's time. I want you to come down and know exactly what you're coming down to see. Another lovely wheel in great condition. Now there is one alloy wheel that's got a little bit of a curb mark to it. I'll show you that in due course. In the meantime though, just showing you now, great pads, sorry, great tyres. Those are tyres and great pads as well. The rear pads were changed a little bit longer ago than the front pads, but they were changed quite recently, and I've got all the bills to show you for that as well. Carrying on around the back of the car, we've got parking sensors again, a little bit of polish left on that one. And as we carry on around the car, you'll see as well there's no scrapes or scuffs at the back bumpers here either. Really nice condition, and likewise as well the tailgate. Now again, minor tiny little surface scratches just around the badge. You can just about make them out. There we go, that's showing you them. Well, that's making it look a lot worse. Those will polish out though. Those are just surface scratches. There's absolutely no indent on the actual paint itself. Just obviously been done over time of opening that door. Little scratch just there as well, very minor. And now we're going to carry on around the passenger side of the car. Now here is the alloy wheel, the offending alloy wheel with a little bit of a scuff just there. You can see that on the face of it, but actually the rims are in very good condition and a lot better than I think you'd expect to find. As I say, it has been refurbished quite recently. It's just a shame that that has happened, but it will, mark my words, it's going to happen again. Again, good discs and hard to see here, but again, good pads. Both rear pads changed at the same time, and we've got the bill to show that. Looking down the side of the car here again, you can see very good condition, no big dents, in fact no little dents. The only marks or indentation you'll see is that flare going on down the side there, which is part and parcel of the design of the car. Looks fabulous, this kind of sleeking slope. Now carrying on round, Just showing you as best as I can. Oh, you've got a glimpse there again. Those shoes, aren't they cool? Just showing you again, silver wing mirrors, all in good condition. No dings, no dents. And another very nice and tidy alloy wheel. Little tiny scuff just there. Is that going to even show up on this camera? Probably, if we wait. No. I'm being very, very, very fussy. Just carrying on around it though, it's in very good condition. And again, hard to show you here, but those pads and discs are in great condition. Tyres too. And that brings us back to where we started from. So now you've got a great idea of the condition of this car's exterior. Now I'm going to quickly blast over the roof of the car, just to show you as well. No bird lime stains, no scratches, and no dents from conkers falling on it. And we arrive now at the boot, and I'm going to show you in the boot, because in true Sell Your Car UK style, we've got all of the documentation. Now I'm going to start over here with the service history, with the logbook. That's the original number plate coming with the car, and that's the document reference number. If you want to do any HPI checks or anything like that, MOT history checks, you're more than welcome to do so. There is an MOT on the vehicle at the moment. It's also just been serviced. I say just been, it was serviced on the 9th of December 2015. It was done at 60,500 miles, so it's actually due one. That's the invoice number, that one there. That's the number you want to be looking at. But it's actually due a service. It should be done every 10,000 miles, so it's about 2,000 miles overdue. Should be done about maybe 60 days ago. And you can see here at the same time it had pads and new tyres, 3 new tyres to be precise. The service was carried out by a company called Auto Action. They didn't stamp the book. We filled this in. We can get it stamped, that's not a problem, but we do have accompanying bills here, all from Auto Action, all for that service. We've got 3 different ones here, but in fact 2 of them are just copies, one of the same, and this one here is for an EGR valve that was done a little bit later on but was picked up in that service. Other bills coming with it include all of these 3 here from Coopers, who are the original supplier of the vehicle, and we've got the stamps in the book showing for those services here. Now I'll go through that in more detail with you if you're interested in the car. What's really cute though, I must say, is the size of these books. They're tiny and they all fit in this lovely natty little wallet with the Say It embossed logo on it. I don't know if that's a weight saving thing because this is a bit of a sports hot hatch, but it's just really cute. In the back here in the boot you've got 60/40 split folding seats. You've also got a parcel shelf. Now the back of the parcel shelf here, this bit here has come away. It's still attached. It can be fixed if you've got the know-how, but it is coming as is, and it does work and hangs all very neatly and tidily from these little latches here, these clips. One there, there's one there, and yes, it all works. Also in here, just to quickly show you, underneath here, got a full-size spare wheel. So all of that weight saving on the manuals has gone out the window. You've got a locking wheel nut and all the tools as required. Now let's show you in the car. Now it's coming with 2 keys. They look like this with the Say It logo stuck on them. Oh, not showing up brilliantly in this video. There we go. And you've got these 3 buttons to unlock, lock and open the boot. I'm going to unlock the car, open the door and show you inside. Now it's a cloth interior, a very funky one at that, with these very cool kind of Recaro-esque sports seats, very much hugging you, and you've got lumbar support here. They are manually adjustable both for height and reach. And no, I was going to say, and there's a little bit of storage under there, but there isn't. Now they're in good condition, even though the car's done 72,000 miles. There's no tears or anything like that. There's a little bit of squishy wear just here, as you can see that in the video, but I think that's to be expected. Now I'm just going to jump in the car and I'm going to show you that it's all running just lovely. Shut the door there, take the key, pop it in the ignition. See my shoes again. Detecting a theme now of this video. Oh, very quickly, it does pop up with service now. I'll show you what that's all about here. I'll flick through on this. You've got a multi-function steering wheel as I turn the aircon down. Multi-function steering wheel. Over here controls the trip computer. Over here controls the phone. Just behind that there, you've got the controls for indicator, full beam lights, and as it says there, res and set, that is also cruise control. Showing here, service is due 2,700 miles ago or 76 days ago. We can certainly price up a service into the deal for you. If you don't want to take it to SEAT, we've got a great mechanic that we work with that we can happily recommend to you. There'll be some savings there as well if you do want to go through us and get the car serviced. But the car has been priced accordingly. The current seller doesn't want to spend any money on the car. It's in lovely condition, and they're happy to hand it over to somebody and for them to take the reins. Now you can see as well, there's no warning lights on this car at all. The only ones that are showing are the ones telling me to take the handbrake off and put my seatbelt on, but we're not going to do either because we're not going to go for a drive. If you want to go for a drive, you're more than welcome to come down here and test drive it with us at SellYourCarUK. Likewise as well, if you want to arrange any inspections, all inspections are welcome. We've got auto lights down here. Auto wipers are not here, so it's not got auto wipers. You've got air conditioning and auto, sticking with the theme. It's a dual zone air conditioning system, so this side here controls the passenger side and this side here controls the driver's side, and it's working perfectly, which is thank goodness, because it's a very hot day. Down here we've got a very cool multimedia system. Now, first thing to show you, if I put it into reverse, you'll see there that the optical and audible parking sensors get lit up on this display, so that will show you how close you're getting to things behind you and in front, whilst also making the beeping sound. Now if you press radio, you'll see that it is a DAB digital radio. Oh, now we've got to wait while it decides what we're going to do next. In fact, I'll just turn the parking sensors off. That'll speed things up. There we go. Oh, it helps if you actually press the button and turn on the system. There we go. Right, so here we go radio, and you can see it's a DAB digital radio. Very cool system actually here, because also that shows up in the display here. How clever is that? And you can change the radio stations with the steering wheel controls, and it flashes up here in the display. Very cool. We'll leave it on radio too. We won't play anything though. In fact, I'll give you a sample. I couldn't have planned that better, really, could I? That was amazing. Anyway, I can't play any more because otherwise I'll have to pay BBC 2, Radio 2 for the privilege, and YouTube for that matter. Now, pressing the media, you can see here no mediums available, but there is an auxiliary socket that you can plug things into. You've got one here, another one down here. If I flip this to the right, and another one down here, if I flip this to the left, is the USB, so you can plug in your own media, have a USB stick if you want to. That's a very cool modern way of doing things. And then below that, you've got your phone. It is it is Bluetooth connected. It says there's no phone connected, but there is. It's just sitting out of the car at the moment. Very easy to pair your phone to it. I can happily show you that if you do buy the car. Over here, now this is where it gets very cool. You've got the nav button. Very few cars, especially these, have these. Press the map and you can see that it is a full color map. And what's equally cool as well is, again, using the controls here on the steering wheel, you've also got the navigation that pops up here. So it tells you what road you're on, it tells you the direction you're going, and if you've got a route planned, it will show you when to turn left and when to turn right, just here in the dash, which is a very, very cool thing. Also here you've got traffic, which tells you just the traffic reports, and it's just updating. No reports available, no congestion, and then setup is set up, so you can have that how you like. Read the manual at that point. I'll turn that off. Just showing you though how it all works, and that it does all work, and that it's all coming with the car. Other bits and bobs in here, so I mentioned before it's got a 6-speed gearbox, which is beautiful to drive. Electric folding wing mirrors, electric windows front and rear, and in the rear you've also got seats for 3 humans, full-size humans, including children. If you want to plug them in, you've got ISOFIX points for both sides of the car, and you've got 3x3 point seat belts, so somebody can sit in the middle who's actually large enough to sit in the middle. There's a tiny mark there on the back. You can just see that. That would probably shampoo out. We have had this car professionally cleaned. Maybe they missed a bit, but anyway, it's really minor. It's coming with floor mats front as well, and I'll show you my shoes again. More floor mats. I think that pretty much covers the interior of this car. As I say, we're not going to go for a drive in the car. I'm going to get out and just open all the doors and show you the interior firsthand, so that you can see for yourself rather than just reaching over the seats and showing you. So yeah, it's in lovely condition throughout. I'll just rush around to the other side now as well, just to show you the passenger side. And then with about 15 minutes of this video done, we're pretty much there. So just showing you now, very nice condition this car is coming in. Obviously those little marks on the exterior, it's up to you really. Some would expect those marks of a car that's done this kind of mileage, or indeed that's a car that's coming up to 5 years old. If it's not something you will accept, don't worry, because we have fantastic contacts here and we're more than happy to help you to get this car into real, absolute factory showroom condition. We've got fantastic contacts that we're more than happy, as I say, to help you with that. There's also finance available with this car should you require it. We can do part exchange, warranties, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to get that car serviced using us, make a bit of a saving and have a fantastic job done to it, then we're more than happy to help you with that as well. So that's it. That is this Seat Leon 2 litre TDI FR Plus 6-speed manual in all its glory. There's only one place to get it though, and that is exclusively using the services here at Sell Your Car UK. Thanks for watching.